Your mother falls. Hipvatta. She can't live alone anymore. You Google assisted living near me. The average cost? $10,100 per month. You don't have that. Most Americans don't. So you're about to make the worst choice of your life. Do you drain your retirement, sell her house, or just hope Medicaid catches her before she ends up in a place you wouldn't leave your dog? Now imagine this. Your mother falls in Norway. Same injury. Same age. Her monthly cost? $750. Maximum. And the care? I'm not talking about bare minimum. I'm talking about private rooms, gourmet meals, on-site physiotherapy, and staff that actually have time to talk to her. I spent 2 weeks inside Norway's elder care system. And what I found didn't just surprise me. It humiliated me as an American. Because we've been lied to about what's possible. But here's the part that really broke my brain. Norway spends less per capita on elder care than the United States. Less. And their outcomes? Not even close. So what are they doing that we're not? And why does no one in power want you to know? Let's pull the curtain back. The hidden cost of aging in America. Let's start with the math you've been avoiding. In the United States, the median cost of a private nursing home room is now over $10,000 per month. That's $121,000 a year. The median household income in the U.S.? $75,000. You need to work almost 2 full years without spending a single dollar on food, rent, or literally anything else, just to cover 1 year of care for your parent. And that's before we talk about the quality. The average caregiver-to-resident ratio in American nursing homes? Thanks to new federal mandates, it's improved to about 1 caregiver for every 9 residents during day shifts. At night, it can still hit 1 to 22. These workers, often making $14 to $16 per hour with minimal benefits, are burned out, underpaid, and understaffed. It's not their fault. It's the system. And here's the cruelest part. 62% of nursing home residents in the U.S. are on Medicaid, which means they've already spent down every asset they had. The house? Gone. The savings? Gone. Their dignity? Negotiable. Drop a comment right now. Have you or someone in your family had to make a financial decision about elder care? I want to hear your story. The myth we've been sold. Now, every time someone brings up Nordic systems, you hear the same thing. Well, Norway has oil money. They're a small country. That would never work here. Let's dismantle that. Right now. Norway's GDP per capita, $5,000. United States GDP per capita, $85,500. Yes, Norway has oil wealth. But the U.S. has the largest economy on Earth. We have massive wealth per person and more total resources than almost any nation in history. So that's not the issue. They're small. Sure, Norway has 5.5 million people. But guess what? So does Minnesota. So does Colorado. Are we saying Minnesota couldn't replicate Norway's elder care model? Because they absolutely could. The issue isn't size. It's priority. What I saw inside a Norwegian elder care home. This is Salstra Care Home in Bergen. Let me walk you through what $750 a month gets you in Norway. Every resident gets a private room. Not a shared closet. A private room with a real bed, a private bathroom, and a window that actually opens. Meals are chef prepared. I'm talking salmon, fresh vegetables, whole grains. Not the mystery meat mush you see in American facilities. On-site physiotherapy. Included. Not billed separately. And here's the game changer. Staffing ratios. In Norway, the minimum caregiver-to-resident ratio is 1 to 3 during the day. At night, 1 to 6. Compare that to the American 1 to 9 during the day and 1 to 22 at night. I talked to a caregiver named Ingrid. She told me, I have time to sit with them, to listen, to make them feel like people, not patients. When's the last time an American nursing assistant had that luxury? If you've worked in elder care in the U.S., I need you in the comments. What's the real staffing ratio where you worked? Let's get the truth out there. The secret sauce, how Norway actually pays for this. Okay, so how does Norway afford this? Here's the part that's going to make some of you uncomfortable. Yes, Norwegians pay higher taxes. About 11 to 12% more than the average American middle-class family. But here's what they get for that. Universal helsecare. No premiums. No deductibles. Free university. Their kids graduate debt-free. Paid parental leave. 49 weeks at full salary. And elder care that doesn't bankrupt you. When you add it all up, healthcare, education, elder care, Norwegians come out ahead financially, even with higher taxes. Because in the U.S., we don't pay it in taxes. We pay it in medical bankruptcy, student debt, and selling our parents' homes. So the myth? Norway can afford it because they're small and rich. The truth? They can afford it because they decided to. And we've decided not to. What this really costs us. Let's talk about what we lose. I met an 87-year-old woman in New Jersey named Dorothy. Her daughter works 2 jobs to cover the nursing home bill. Dorothy told me she feels like a burden. I don't want to be here, she said. But I don't want to ruin her life either. That's the trade-off in America. Your parents get care or you get a future. Not both. In Norway, I met Lars, 82. He told me, I don't worry about money. I worry about my granddaughter's piano recital. That's dignity. That's what a society is supposed to do. Look, I'm not here to tell you Norway is perfect. It's not. But I am here to show you what's possible when a country decides that elder care is a right, not a luxury. If you're tired of being told that a better system is impossible, if you want to see more comparisons like this, hit that subscribe button. Because we're building a community that refuses to accept that's just how it is. We've got videos coming on Norway's healthcare system, their approach to homelessness, their prison model, all the stuff that makes people uncomfortable. And I need you here for it. Next up, I toured a Norwegian prison. And it was nicer than my dorm room. That video drops in 3 days. Here's my question for you. And I'll be in the comments for the next 2 hours answering every single one. Would you pay 11% more in taxes if it meant your parents, and eventually you got Norwegian-level elder care? Not maybe. Not it depends. Yes or no? Because that's the trade-off. And I want to know where you stand. Drop your answer. And if you've got a story about elder care in the U.S., good or bad, I want to hear it. Let's get the full picture. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.